Ladies and gentlemen, Hex community of all ages, hey, Jake Freedom here, coming to you live from YouTube for this week's Showcase Card of the Week. This week we're going to be talking about the Wild Shard, and we're going to be talking about one of those troops that is kind of like a staple in the Wild Mono Ramp deck. Some of you are probably very familiar with him, some of you might not be very familiar with him. This week's troop we're going to be talking about is going to be Battle Beetle. Battle Beetle is a 6-cost, 2-threshold, 5/5 troop who has a socket and it's a socketable major. And also his card text for 2 resources. For 2 resources, this troop gets flight this turn. This guy here is, I'm going to say for lack of a better word, badass. Since he can take a major socket, he can take any of the prime sockets. You have the Prime Blood Orb of Brutality, where you can set another troop's attack equal to minus what the Battle Beetle's attack is. So you can come in if you have a troop that's out there that's 5/5. That's another 5/5. You can bring this guy out, and he's going to be a 0/5. You have the Prime Blood Orb of Cruelty, which isn't that great. This is when this troop deals damage to an opposing champion. You may put target troop from your graveyard into your hand. Not the best, but still not bad. All the diamond ones are, gain health equal to its defense on play, on entering play. Prime Diamond of Solidarity. I don't know why sometimes I have a tough time saying that. When this troop deals damage to an opposing champion, troops, plural, troops you control, get permanent +1/+1. Now that's not bad right there. If you have 2, 3, 4 troops maybe on the field, and you can get this guy up in the air, deal some damage to the champion, everybody gets +1/+1. Not bad at all. So you have the Prime Ruby of Destruction. When this troop enters play, it deals damage equal to its attack to target opposing champion. So right away, he's going to deal 5 damage. Get him up in the air. If the opposing player doesn't have any way to deal with flight, boom, another 5 damage. That's 10 damage just off of coming into play and hitting him once. That's not bad. Also, you have the Prime Ruby of Intensity. When this troop deals damage to an opposing champion, each champion discards their hand and draws 3 cards. That's probably not one you want to put in there. I wouldn't anyway, because I want to discard my hand. Let's see, what are the primes for Sapphire? When this troop enters play, each opposing champion buries cards from the top of their deck equal to this troop's combined attack and defense. That'd be 10 cards it would actually have to bury. But problem is, well, actually there isn't a problem. That's just each opposing champion, so just them. Great card for a mill deck. Just bury 10 cards right away. That's pretty good there. Prime Sapphire of Mind. When this troop deals damage to an opposing champion, draw a card. I would probably leave that one out. There's way better card draw mechanics if you're playing Wild than that right there. Let's see what else for the Wild. You have when this troop enters play, target troop you control has plus attack plus defense equal to this troop's attack and defense this turn. That's probably one that's going to be very situational if it ever benefits you. The ones that are this turn, I don't really like those. I like stuff to be permanent, because then you're guaranteed that, okay, if you can't hit them this turn, let's set something up for next turn. I could be wrong. Who knows? The last one here is Prime Wild Orb of Dominance. Now this one here is when this troop deals damage to an opposing champion, create a Rhinoceros and put it into play. That's not bad there. The Rhinoceros, what is it? Is that a 3/3? Is it a 3/3 Rhinoceros, I think? And put into play. Same thing as the Rhino cards. I believe they're 3/3. So that's not totally bad, for 6 resources in this gem. Get him up in the air, hit the champion, get a Rhinoceros. It's pretty powerful there. So on my scale, if I were to scale this from 1 to 10, I would probably put him right around a 9. If we were going to grade him, I'd probably put him at an A. Not an, it's so tough. It's tough to grade these cards since we don't have much to go on other than this set, and each shard has its its bombs, and each set has its weaknesses. Each set has its strengths and this, that, and the other thing. So we don't have another set to actually go on to actually grade these dudes. But I would definitely put this guy at a 9, 9.5, you know, on the actual scale there. Definitely a good card. He's great by himself. He doesn't even need to really be comboed. But if, you know, let's see, what could a combo be with this guy? I can't really think of one when this guy comes to play, but okay. You know, the gain health one, yeah, you could combo that with the paladin. Swift strike with him wouldn't be a bad deal, but still Swift strike's not prime. Yeah, I can't really think of a combo right offhand that you could do with this guy here. I mean, one, he's 6 resources, so you know, it'd be a really late game combo. So he's not really, I don't know if he's really meant to be comboed with, you know what I'm saying? But by himself, he's a powerhouse. He is absolutely a powerhouse. And you know, even if you didn't want to use a prime diamond, you could go ahead and you could throw in the wild orb of what is that? Wild orb of, I can't even read that one there. Primordium? I don't know. Anyway, he gives him +1/+1, so you can come out as a 6/6, possibly with flight if you have 8. You know, well, not right away. You wouldn't want to put him in because he's got to sleep for a turn, but so that's an option. I mean, there's a whole ton of options. This guy, he is so flexible, and you can do almost anything with him. I like him a lot. So let me know your guys' thoughts on the Battle Beetle. I know mine are really, really high. And hopefully you guys are the same, but maybe they might not be, since, I don't know, everybody has a different opinion about stuff. Other than that, if you liked the video, go and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of the HEX Showcase Cards of the Week, go and click subscribe down below there, and we'll have another video for you soon.